Come on, get them likes up. Clickety, clickety, clack, clack, clack. Get those likes up so we can go ahead and get into content for tonight. How's everybody feeling today? Just make sure my post posted. Oh, there it is. It's up. Hey, St. Stilla One. Hey, baby. Oh, y'all don't have sound? Wait, there's sound because I see people saying housekeeping. St. Stilla, thank you for the heart me. Somebody add Bebe and tell her she needs to leave and come back in. Yeah, that's why I just realized. I was like, no, I saw in the comments that y'all put the housekeeping, housekeeping, housekeeping in there. So I'm like, no, there's definitely sound. So TikTok is just like that sometimes. Sometimes I go into people's streams and I can't hear them, and I have to like actually leave. I have to leave the whole entire app, and then I can come back in. So while I'm waiting on you guys to get us to the 5,000 likes, so we can get into our content for tonight. What I need. Hold on, did I send this out? Because I'm notorious for thinking that I sent something when I really didn't send something. Anyway, y'all know, well, does everybody know? Hey, Lady Thompson, everybody know that we're doing a giveaway on Sunday. If y'all see me picking at my nails, don't be distracted. I'm trying to loosen up my little art. So, long story long, since I started doing my nails myself, all my crystals and trinkets and stuff I put on, they last way, way longer, and I have to work really hard to get them off. And I want to try, I think I want to do like a short set before my nails grow out too long. Hey, Riri, I want to do a short set before my nails grow out too long because they're growing out again. You see, underneath here, they're growing out really fast. So I'm like, if I want a short, boxy, like old school French set, I kind of need to do it fast before they're back super long. So I've been trying to get my little trinkets off and see whenever I used to go get them professionally done, I could pop stuff off super fast. But basically, they were using low quality products. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about the giveaway for Sunday because everybody already gave me the housekeeping. Okay. Let me swipe this over so I can see y'all's comments better. All right. So anybody that does not know, on Sunday we are doing the giveaway at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to be giving away this gorgeous Ramen Finley Never Full on Sunday. This is a support or give back, like an appreciation for all of my gifters. Okay. So if you are trying, if you would like to win this, I have a flower bloom that's pinned up there. Okay. Every time you send me one of those flower blooms, it gets you an entry for this gorgeous Neverfull. If you're the number two gifter, the number three gifter at the end of the string tonight, you will also get bonus entries. So number two gifter will get an additional 7 entries. Number three gifter will get an additional 3 entries. Okay, just so you guys know. All right. Next thing next, we have the gorgeous, beautiful Louis Vuitton. Okay. We have the Louis. This is the on the go GM for Louis. And that bag is a little bit over $3,000. Someone in the kingdom is going to get it on Sunday. Okay. In order to get this, you need to be the top gifter during education tonight. And we'll get you 3 entries. Or you can send me Castle, Rose Nebula, Lion, or Universe. And if you're not sending any of those things, wait until tomorrow because we got a battle. We have a Road to Superstars official TikTok battle tomorrow. So that is that. Let me see if they gave us update. I found out who I'm battling against earlier. Let's see if we got an update. So anyway, That's how, okay, that's how you're able to, that's how you're able to do that out here in these streets. Um, okay, yeah, I don't see an update in here right now, but I may get one tonight because it's, you know, the last update I have is from yesterday, and it says that my match, that I have a match Friday. Oh, look, hold on, wait a minute. They put the times up. Let me see where I am on the time board. You guys, I'm looking. I think they moved me to 7, so that's great. Yeah, we still at 6:30 the way to practice. Okay. Yeah, it's here. It's here, you guys. It's here. And remember, it's a 2 out. The Global Superstars are 2 out of 3. They're series. So 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. And if you guys, uh, if you guys are coming on the battle team, then y'all pull up tomorrow. Oh, we had our 6,000 likes, so that's fabulous too. Let me turn this down, okay, so we get to what we need to get into. Yeah, like I had to find some. Y'all know we always would have the music in the beginning, and so since I stream on YouTube, they're like very strict about the music. TikTok will let you play whatever, but on YouTube they be like, no. Okay, they'd be like, no, no, no. So I had to work hard to start finding like copyright like mixes, copyright safe mixes. Hey, Rose Goddess. Hey, Lady Thompson. Thank you for my team bracelets. Okay, so everybody, tap, 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 share, 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 invite, invite, invite. There is an actual event for the battle tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all please share with the battle team. Also, if you look inside of the stories, I did put up a graphic with the times that we're going to be streaming this weekend. So here I am today at 6:30. I'll be on tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. We need to be building up inventory tomorrow morning. So if you're on the battle team and if you can pull up during educational time, y'all know how we do. We double dip. We double dip out here in the kingdom. So we are going to be building up inventory, but I'm also going to be giving education and training. Okay, both of those things are going to be happening because we got to do a 2 out of 3. So we need a lot of inventory. I be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Okay, we be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. The mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. Does that make sense? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down? We gotta have inventory tomorrow because we got a 2 out of 3 on the battle for Friday. Official pull up 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on TikTok. Our battle is scheduled to start at 7 o'clock, so that'll give us a few minutes for practice rounds and to get everybody acclimated. We also will be battling Saturday morning because I know a lot of people want the opportunity to win this gorgeous, gorgeous pack. Okay, last piece of housekeeping that you guys need to know about. I have this really dope, like 6-week masterclass in TikTok growth and monetization. And it is supposed to cost $497. However, blinkety blink, blink, blink. Okay, however, I put that thing on sale tonight. So when the training is over, you can click the link in the bio and hold on. You can click the link in the bio and you can tap the button and check it out. Okay. Anyways, everybody got it. Everybody picking up what I'm putting out here in these streets. Okay. So let's get to it. I don't know because people need validation, they need proof sometimes, and I'm with it. But if you go, oh wait a minute, hold on, y'all. I can green screen this. Give me a second. I can green screen this everywhere actually. Let me see. I think if we turn it, hold on. If I do it into presentation, like on the screen share. Hold on, hold on. I feel excited. I just realized I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, I can share it and everybody can see it. When I say everybody, I mean everybody can see it. Okay, y'all, give me 1 second. I need to make a really quick download so that I have it to share over here. Y'all don't leave. Hold on, YouTube. 1 second. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boom. Look at that. Okay, now let's get our green screen working. Look, I'm so excited. Simple things get me excited. Bam. Oh, no, it's shrinking me. I need to, oh, I did the wrong green screen. Hold on, y'all. It's shrinking me. I need to shrink the image so y'all can see the whole entire image. I need the one that's gonna put it in front of me. That's behind me. Did y'all know it's different green screen availability depending on which device you're on? So I don't have all of the same green screens on I don't have all the same green screens on all of the devices. I learned that the other day. I was just like, oh snap! I was paying attention because I was stressed out. It was taking me like 10 minutes, and I was looking for a specific green screen, and I was like, why can't I find the green screen that I'm looking for? And it literally was because like I was on a different device. So like they show different on different devices. Anyway, so y'all know I always tell y'all whenever I'm posting and doing stuff, hey Mercy, normally I'm experimenting. And I knew that we were going to be talking about this today. So I was like, bet. I was like, let me put these posts up so that way they can see. Now, if y'all remember Friday and Saturday, I gave y'all very specific instructions on what to do to be able to shake up the algorithm to your favor so that you would get more views and more follows. I also gave y'all a posting cycle on Saturday. I told y'all exactly what you needed to post and what order you needed to post it in. Then yesterday I got on here and I said, let's talk about how to get more followers on TikTok and Instagram. And surely you guys have seen me picking up more followers on TikTok and Instagram. And some of y'all follow me on Threads and y'all been watching me grow my followers on Threads to the point that at least once a week, someone pops into my Threads feed and they say, how are you growing your followers? How are you getting so many followers over here so fast? Okay. And I'm not purchasing my followers. This is not coming from campaigns. I'm not using like High Social or anything like that. Although I am checking into them because I do want to know more about it. I think that could be a handy tool. But this is just straight organic, old school. You post your content and you do what you can do off of what God gave you, which is your mouth and a brain, okay, and some phalanges that you can work. So I don't want to hear anybody saying that you can't get this done. So y'all see now, look, both of these posts are made literally on the same night. Okay. Both of these posts are made on the same night. Both of these posts are about the same topic, but you see that both of these posts have drastically different results. One of them got me 0 followers. One of them got me 196 followers. Okay. One of them has 1,212 views. The other one has over 18,000 views. Now, from what we've already discussed, who thinks they can tell me what is the difference between these two posts as how one of them was able to get so many views and be able to gain me more followers? And I can pull up another example too, like after, I think the next post after this, I picked up like 46 followers with it. Okay. You finally downloaded Threads, and welcome to Threads, BBP Cakes. You're going to like Threads. Threads is really dope. It's an awesome way to grow. Can anybody tell me the difference or what they think is the difference? Anybody tell me what they think happened or what shifted? Y'all just quiet. We went through all of this and ain't nobody got nothing to say. Chad, y'all just got me out here teaching in vain. I might as well just wake up and talk to the wall at this point. Okay, y'all better start saying something to me, honey, because I'm about to get discouraged and quit. Okay. I'm about to get discouraged and quit. No, the topics are the same. Topics are the same. Topics are the same. Hashtags are about the same. Hey, Pen. Let's see. You said the title. Nope. It's not that. You said somebody said a response to a comment. A response to a comment does help because TikTok absolutely likes it whenever you favor, okay, whenever they do favor you, whenever you're engaging with other people on the app, okay? Clearer pictures. Okay, Veve is on the right track. Veve is on the right track. The lighting and the picture quality is much better in one than the other. Okay, Veve, what else? Y'all are on the right track because these little small things, people think that they don't make that big of a difference, but they absolutely do make that big of a difference. They make a huge difference. Okay, so my camera is clearer on one post than the other. One post looks hazy, one post looks beautifully neat and clean. Okay. Anybody else have any? And I've already given y'all some of the answers. We've talked about this. The background, yeah, there's a little color contrast that's in there as well. My face is just as visible in both of them. It's just as visible in both of them. And your face doesn't really matter because there's a lot of people that have faceless accounts and they do quite well and you never see their face. You have no idea who they are. So not necessarily on the face. Okay. So y'all ready to get into it? If y'all ready, let me see. Ready. I'll take this ring stops me from snapping. Ready. Ready. Let me see it roll through those comments. Okay. Get your pen, get your paper, get your notepad, whatever it is that you use to take notes, baby dolls. Because the content is officially about to begin. Let's talk specifically about what we need to do, what's going to be able to help you guys literally start building up your followers overnight, and that you don't have to run an ad. You don't need anything special. Actually, you don't need any new equipment. And this is really important. If you don't have the budget for ads, if you are the person, not only do you not have a budget for ads, you don't even know how to put together an ad campaign, you really do need to tune in. Okay. This is going to be particularly helpful to you out here in these streets. Okay. So hold on, let me stop this. Boop. All right. So let's talk about our one-liners, our opening sentence, aka your hook. Your hook has everything to do, and it's going to have everything is going to control how people are engaging with your content, is going to your hook is going to control, okay, how people determine if this video is for them or not, right? And you have more than one hook, and a lot of people on social media are not really talking about this. Have y'all heard people say, oh, like, improve your hook, improve your hook, improve your hook, and it's going to help people stick and stay with you, yada yada yada, right? Everybody heard that? Pen, thank you for the heart me. Penthouse Mindset, thank you for the heart me. Hey, Vanessa Mess. Has everybody heard that? You heard it? Heard it all before. Okay, we'd all heard it all before. Does anybody really know how to break that down and what that means? Like how this actually translates over here in the digital world, right? Because you have a combination of the hook and you have a combination of the call to action, and that's really what's going to bring more followers to you. And I know it sounds very elementary, but for whatever reason, people are not focused in on this. They're not thinking about this. It just kind of goes in one ear and out the other. Are there times that I post content because I'm like, I just need to post because I need to get something up? Absolutely. But I can always tell a big difference in between when I've put some thought into the content that I'm putting out there and how it's going to resonate, as opposed to when I'm just, kind of flying by the seat of my pants. And if I'm being honest, when you're trying to grow your account and you don't have a base already, you really don't have the room to be flying by the seat of your pants. Okay. You really have to be intentional. You really need to be thoughtful with your content, and you have to put a lot of thought into what is going to be my opening line. And you have several opening lines. Okay. The first opening line is going to be verbal if you use voiceovers, or if you speak, or if you're talking, if you're face to camera, if you're doing anything where there's going to be some type of vocal situation happening. What is coming out of your mouth in the first 5 seconds to help your audience grasp they are in the right place, that this is the information that they're looking for. Okay, so if y'all are taking notes, I need everybody to write down verbal. We need to really be focused on like what is coming out of our mouths. How are we getting started with this story? Hey, Art Diggs. The second thing that a lot of people are not focused on is the written hook. And there are two written hooks. You have the written hook that's in your description, because you are going to be able to lean into SEO with your description. And then if you are putting text, because I don't always put text on the screen, right? But there's text on the screen inside of both of these posts. So that's my written hook. Now, understand this and understand this well, and this is going to help you tremendously. Whatever is coming out of your mouth verbally, or whatever is, in the voiceover, okay, whatever auditory people can hear, and what's written on the screen need to be two different things. They need to be about the same subject, but they need to be two different things, because you need to activate multiple senses inside of other human beings. Okay, this is a psychological thing. This is just the way humans work. The more senses we have activated, the more engaged we are in something. Also, the more likely we are to remember it, because if there's 3 or more senses being engaged, it falls into the experience category. So you got the verbal, which is blah, 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 la, 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 la. Okay, what comes out of your mouth. You have the written, which is going to be the text on the screen, or at least the text that's inside of the description. That needs to be there. Okay. And then your third is going to be the visual hook. And all of us are going to be participating in visual hooks because we're using social media. Okay. And your visual hook is exactly what it says, like what people are seeing. Okay. So what's happening in the video, what's happening in the photo, what's happening on your infographic, what is happening there and on those places. Okay. Hey, Kelly. Hey, girl. Hey. So this is a real thing. So a lot of times visual hooks, and I want you guys to understand, you don't have to be doing something like grandioso. You don't have to go and spend a lot of money on production. You don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go get like a brand new wardrobe or anything like that. It's basically like visual stimulation. So this is why sometimes when people are like, making videos and stuff, if y'all start noticing, especially like really, really big content creators, they'll always have something that's happening. And it's kind of like the same thing that's their visual hook. So let's say I always had the Weather Channel on my TV back there behind me every time I went live, or every time I did a piece of pre-recorded content that's on my timeline, that could operate as a visual hook. Whenever y'all see me do videos and y'all will see me like drinking out of my cup, or whenever I do the news in 60 seconds or less, what do y'all always see me doing? Either I'm stirring in a cup with my straw, right? Whenever we're talking about business tea stuff, or if I'm not stirring in the cup with the straw, y'all will see me if I'm talking about people going to jail and stuff like that. I put those sunglasses on. Those are little visual hooks. Those are little visual cues. So literally, you could start your video by lighting a candle. That's a visual hook. You could start, you know what I mean, by I don't know, sliding a box across the floor. Hey, Dion, that's a visual hook. You could start by plopping something like a click or a clack. That's why ASMR videos do so well, because they're tapping into people's senses. Okay. So realistically, you can figure out how you want things to be framed out. Woo! Thank you for the hands up, Scene Stiller. You got to figure out how you want to craft these, or what you want this to be. Okay. Sometimes I'll do a really simple visual hook. I may start with an establishing shot. So maybe the establishing shot is going to be like my sofa or a chair or something. And then I will come in and sit. Right? Y'all will see me a lot of times. There's an establishing shot in my cooking videos, and then I'll slide something into the screen, right? One of the ingredients or something we're using. You figure out whatever you want it to be to catch somebody's attention. So literally, you could be in the car and you could start it off with you like cleaning your screen. Okay. It doesn't have to, I'm just trying to communicate to you guys. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic. You could get screenshots. This is why green screen works so well. There are creators that have humongous accounts, and all they do is they tell whatever story, or they talk about, the subject at hand, and they have a really nice picture behind them, like a green screen picture of the person, or a really clear picture, or like funny pictures, or if they're like building a case, right? They're going to use the space on the screen to show like the documents, the litigation, rules, the websites, all of those sorts of types of things. Hey, I'm Jay Janice. Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So I just need y'all to understand, it doesn't have to be, hey, Aurora, it doesn't have to be anything that's like super dramatic. It doesn't have to be anything that's expensive. It doesn't have to be, anything that's like highly produced or staged. Thank you for the heart, me. I'm Jay Janice. It is literally, thank you for my naughty chicken, Riri. It's literally nothing more than being able to engage someone with multiple senses at one time. Okay. So if you're using the green screen, right? So now they have something to look at. They were able to read whatever you had typed on the screen. Okay. And then on top of that, you're speaking. Okay. So they're hearing, right? We're using auditory. Now you have people using multiple senses at one time. Okay. So now let's talk about how we need to actually frame this one liner so that it's going to give you optimal results. And this is the thing, hooks are not just for your social media content for you to build up your followers and to get more views. Hooks are also for your emails. Depending on the subject in our email line, absolutely 100% determines on how many of y'all are going to open our email or not. And I don't think a lot of people think about that. So sometimes y'all are just sending emails and y'all get frustrated with like your open rates or your lack of open rates. And literally sometimes we haven't changed a thing in the email. We literally just change the subject line and people are opening up the emails. Excuse me. Oh, we worked our way back up to the A League. Let's go. Let's go, Kingdom. Back to the A's we go, where we belong. Shout out to the Kingdom. Let's do it. Okay. You said you didn't think about that. Oh, baby, you better think about that. You better think about that. It's not if you're doing, if even, I'll be honest, y'all, even if you're doing like a webinar or a workshop or something like that, depending on how you open up that presentation or open up that training is going to have a lot to do with if people feel like they're going to be rocking with you and if they're checking in or if they're checking out. If you are trying to get people to sign up for your lead magnet and they go to that opt-in page, baby, you better have a compelling one-liner on that page, that first one, that the first thing that they see, because that's what's going to, for most people, that's what's going to determine if they're opting in or if they're bouncing back away. Okay, so this skill of being able to craft a really strong one-liner is going to assist you more than you ever could know. And this is not a skill, honestly, that's going to cost you money to develop. It's just going to take thoughtfulness. It's going to take practices. It's going to take you, really sometimes planning your content out, planning how you want things to open up. You said I just sat with a friend to write a hook email subject line. Dope. Yes, it's creativity. It's actually creativity and learning how to communicate. And so I think sometimes I don't know if it's because people are just like overwhelmed sometimes, or if they're just tired and they're like, okay, let me just put it together. But once you understand that, like, this is really the difference between if you're going to make $10 that week or if you're going to make $1,000 that week. Once you get through your brain that this is the difference of, am I going to make 0 sales today whenever I post on my social media accounts, or if I'm going to make 22 sales today, you will really start thinking about what your hook needs to look like for, so you can attract the right type of customer, so you can attract the right followers, so you can have the right person engaging with you. Thank you for the heart, me, Queen Nisha 11, out here in these social media streets. I hope that this is, like, I hope some of y'all, like, the light bulbs are clicking on right now as we're going through this. And so you would be amazed with how just shifting your opening lines will drastically enhance the results you're getting. And any of the people that are in boot camp with me, any people that are in my cohort, they already know I've been on them about hooks for like the past 3 or 4 weeks because it's super important. I feel like, if I'm being honest, I feel like having a stronger hook is going to result more initial sales for you than having a strong offer. Real life. A lot of companies that are number one, or a lot of people that have the most sales and stuff like that, oftentimes they don't have the best products. They don't have the best services. Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? And then it just hung up. What? Am I being hacked right now? Yo, that was weird. That was crazy weird. Am I being hacked right now? It definitely was a person. I know I'm not crazy. It was staticky and it was a person. Okay, so y'all heard it. What the hell? Thank you for the heart, me. I'm on my iPad. No, I don't have a ghost box open. I have no boxes open. We're just in here. We're just in here talking about building up. Yeah. Okay, y'all. So y'all give me like 5 minutes. Okay. Give me like 5 minutes. Okay. Is that cool? Y'all gonna come back? Are y'all gonna come back? Give me like 5 minutes. Give me like 5 minutes. You heard the voice? Okay, I thought I was like, baby, what is going on? Okay. Give me 5 minutes and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna resume where we are. Y'all over here in YouTube, y'all just chit chat amongst yourself, okay? Let me, because that's weird. And I'll probably be back on before 5 minutes, however long it takes me to like turn this off. And I'm gonna go get my iPad mini and I'll come back on the iPad mini, okay? That was crazy. Hold on, let me see who sent me. Let's see. Riri, I got you on the flower blooms. I'm gonna write them down, doll. Child. We just over here. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear it over here on this side? It's too much. Mm. Shut down. Ooh. Where's my? You said TikTok is glitching, baby. Is it TikTok is glitching or is somebody hacking my ish? Because I get a lot of cyber attacks. Not even gonna lie, on a regular basis. Actually, we get a lot. People trying to hack into our like accounts, emails, all kinds of stuff. Okay, y'all. Let me go get my iPad. My mini iPad. I'll be back. It's crazy. Okay, you guys. Let's see. I don't know where my stylus is. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, child. So much going on out here in these streets. That was so weird. Y'all normally I don't get weirded out. That weirded me out. Okay. Well, I guess let's turn on a little music while we waiting on everybody to filter back in here. Jeez Louise. Oh, hi. Everybody, welcome on back. Come on back in. Come on back in. Shoot, I should have said wig. While I was y'all. Come on back, y'all. Come on back. Lord Jesus, I'm trying to stay on schedule. Everybody, y'all do me a favor, tap the screen. Tap the screen. Thank y'all so much for being patient. Okay, thank y'all for being patient. I appreciate it greatly. Okay, appreciate it greatly. Appreciate it tremendously. Tap the screen, share alive. 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 Tap and share it relatively quickly because I have to go in like 20 minutes because I got a client. Got a call with a client. Okay, thank you. Oh, it was weird. We all heard static, and then a voice like popped in on the live, and then it remained staticky like after, and I was just like, what, like, what's going on? What's going on? Like there was, I didn't like it. It was stressing me out. so I ended, so I ended the live and turned off that particular device. Like I just powered it all the way down, and I went to go get my iPad Mini and came back. So that's where we're at. So everybody pop on back in. Thank you for my dolphin pen. By the way, if you're getting in and you see an orange heart with a plus sign above your head, tap it. That means you're not officially part of the team. If the heart is gray or silver, that means you're inactive. So if you want to, hey, love Empress, thank you, love. If you want to remain an active team member, then tap, 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 tap with that as well. Hey, Content Hub. And then I'm on my jewelry. I'm I'm in my energy mode today. I do have on a lot of jewelry. I do. I have on like 5 necklaces. Y'all can't see. Well, y'all can see all of them on YouTube. Kind of. Y'all can't see the longer ones, but yeah, I got on like 5. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5. Bunch of rings. Thank you, I'm Jay Janice. All right, y'all. So let's get to it. Let me turn this back on. Okay. We be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Love Empress, for my mirror. Okay. So what was I at before that whip? Watch out. Thank you for becoming the title gifter for the cowboy hat. I'm Jay Janice. Okay, we need them title gifters for the battle tomorrow. Okay, yes, all of that. Before we were so rudely interrupted, by the way, if you were enjoying the content, if light bulbs were clicking in your brain before we had to end, make sure you click the link in the bio, tap the first button, and sign up for the Content to Cash TikTok edition. It's literally over 6 hours of amazing training to be able to help you monetize your TikTok accounts. Okay. Anyway, so yes, I was talking about how important your hooks are for your emails, your opt in pages, your lead magnets, your presentations, your content. All of those things like is super important, and it's really more into a skill of communication. And so y'all know a lot of times we talk to y'all about message clarity and things being simple, and you need to be able to speak directly, specifically to someone. And when you speak to everyone, you're speaking to no one, right? And even if you're going to tap into a trending topic, because I've had people tell me this before, they're like, oh, I tried to create content around something that was trending, around something that was circulating, and nobody cared. I still didn't get any views. I didn't get any motion, yada, 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 yada. Well, I'm telling y'all right now, the reason that that is happening is because however y'all are opening up that video, realistically is making people say, I don't want to hear this. Okay, and they're scrolling. They say that you have 5 seconds. I really believe you have closer to about 2.7 seconds to be able to get someone locked in, right? Remember, we got to catch attention, then we get interest, and then from there you give a call to action. So first thing first is you need to have like whatever your payoff concept is going to be, and your payoff concept is always going to surround around a problem or issue or desire that people are trying to get to. Okay, so y'all know I posted up those two pieces of content and you can see the staunch difference. Even though both of them were about the Chase Money glitch, one of them I was just kind of like joining in, but on the second one, I explained what the Chase Money glitch was. Why did I decide to do that video? Because I realistically I was seeing all the content around the Chase Money glitch, and I kept seeing people in the comments. They were like, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? People wanted to know exactly what is the Chase Money glitch. So I was like, oh, boom, Chase Money glitch explained. This is the video I'm going to do because I didn't see a lot of content around explaining what the money glitch was. I explained what the Chase Money glitch was, and guess what? The video did numbers. Okay, and I knew it was going to do numbers because by the time I posted it and I went to do the rest of my engagement content on the app, so I was on the app maybe another like 15 minutes before I went back and closed it. I already had 2,000 views on it. I was like, okay. I was like, thumbs up, we're good, right? So this is how I knew that that particular video was going to do well. And I'll be honest, if my schedule wouldn't have been so busy and I could have posted that on Saturday, that probably would have been another like video for me that would have had like 200,000, 400,000, 500,000 views just because of the timing. Like I came in late. I didn't post my explanation until the end. Thank you, Add to Cart Beauty. But does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So when I say like you're framing around a problem and you have to get to the root of what the problem is. Now y'all are gonna hear my voice, the level of my voice increase. And it's because I get frustrated because I tell y'all this and then we'll get on a one-to-one call and you're not doing it. And I'm not, and this is, I will tell, and I'm gonna tell you this: if you know that you're struggling, like your brain has a hard time with figuring out what the root of a problem is for a customer or what their root desire is, just book the one-to-one session. Okay, I was on the phone with a client Tuesday night. And like she realized, she was like, oh my God, she's like, I've been engaging the wrong way. And I'm like, yeah, you haven't been doing it in an optimal way that's going to get you the results that you're looking for. And it's one thing for people to talk about concepts, but everybody interprets things differently. And it's a skill set. I have a cohort. We meet with them every Tuesday. We started in on hooks a couple of weeks ago, and they probably thought that we were going to get off of them this week. I was like, nope. I was like, y'all write down these questions, aka the problems, the desires that their audience is looking for. And I was like, and we're going to write more hooks next week when we come in, because I felt I wasn't comfortable. I had to help them too much with the hooks. They weren't getting it, but it's okay because it's a skill set. Okay, it is a skill, and it comes from communication. What do I tell y'all all the time? We sell by listening. We sell by listening. We sell by listening. So when someone comes in and they're telling you about a problem, or not even if they're coming in, if you're trying to reach someone, you're trying to attract like followers to your page. You're trying to attract people that will buy stuff from you, people that will come to your in-person events. You're trying to attract, right, people that will share your posts, tell other people about you, people that will purchase from you over and over and over again. Well, you have to know how to talk to that person. And the way that we talk to them is we focus in on specific issues, specific problems, specific desires that they have. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all be saying y'all picking up what I'm putting down, and then I go look at your page and you're not doing it. Blink, blink, blink. Okay, this is a real thing, and you got to be interested in it. Has to be interesting in the way that you say it, right? If you're just like, if I'm just like, here's 7 steps to build more followers, people are probably gonna swipe. People are probably gonna swipe past me, right? But if I lean into authority because I know that the issue is that you're not getting followers, I may to pop in and I may say I may say there's 7 things. There's 7 things I always see people doing that are struggling with building more followers. Or I may say there are 7 things that you absolutely should not do if you want to build your followers. Or I may come in and I may say I have over 1 million followers on Instagram, and I would never ever do these 7 things if I wanted to build my followers. Or the popular one that you see people doing and saying right now, they're like, if I had to start my Instagram account over, or if I had to start my business over, if I had to they always say, if I had to start something over, this is what I would do. Okay. So literally, I'm still giving you the list of 7 things, but you're more likely to stop if I lean into my authority and say, if I lean into my authority and say I built my account, or I organically built over 1 million followers on Instagram, and I would never do these 3 things. Or if I say I organically built my account to over 1 million followers on Instagram, and I wish someone would have told me, or I wish I would have known about these 3 things faster or sooner, not faster, sooner. I wish I would have known these 3 things sooner. I wish I would have known these 3 things earlier. See, earlier is even better. Okay. So literally when you're writing out your hooks, and I'm just going off the dome, and y'all can see like y'all are watching me correct myself, right? In real time. When you're thinking about what you're going to be writing about, it is a process. It's a process. This is why I tell y'all, shout out to everybody that has the $1 Million Thoughts notebook. And what I tell y'all to do in there, shout out to everybody that has a profit planner. There's a section inside of the profit planner. It literally prompts you to write down all the questions that you're getting from your audience, all the questions that you're getting from your customers. Why is that there? It's because this is how we're going to frame our payoff concept. Okay, when you're out here in the social media streets, you can get followers that are going to engage with you and purchase with you, or you can get empty followers. And a lot of y'all have empty followers. Those are vanity metrics. So you may have you're like, oh, I'm proud. I have 3,600 followers on my account. Well, what good is the 3,600 followers if they never talk to you, if they never like your post, if they never slide in your DM, if they never ever share your content with anyone, if they never respond back to you? What good is it? What good is it if you have them and you're not able to communicate or to reach them, right? So you have to really think about what is the problem? What is the core? What is the root of the problem that someone is having? Okay. What is the desired state that they would like to get to? How do we do that? We write down as many questions as possible that they are asking us. That, hey, nurse and nerd, that literally is not like, y'all, that I know people want to sell you like this super complex, what? No. But I tell y'all, questions lead to commas. Okay. If people are asking questions, that means you're going to make more money. If no one is asking questions, baby, you need to be alarmed because you're probably not going to make any money. Okay, I'm just keeping it a buck. If you're trying to sell something and no one's asking questions, you also need to master hooks, because if you've monetized your social media platforms and they're paying you based on views, well, guess what? If you can't get anybody to view your stuff, you're not gonna get you're not gonna get any money. Blink, blink, blink. There are all kinds of different RPMs, right? Ultimately, though, someone has to view your content. So I'm currently inside of the Instagram Reels bonus. So basically, I get paid for people watching my Reels. I get paid whenever I post. It doesn't even have to be a carousel. If I post anything on my timeline on Instagram and y'all like it, y'all watch it, y'all comment on it, y'all share it, y'all get into arguments in the comments. That, baby, why do y'all think there's so many people that get out here in social media land and they rage bait? Because they know rage bait is a quick way to get those views. That's why they do it. That's come whenever people do that racist stuff. Like, y'all don't even hardly ever see me talk about them. Most of the time, I ignore them. I'll be like, baby, if you're going to go over here to the page, do not engage. Go over there and report and block them. Just go to their account and report and block, because these people are getting checks. They're getting huge checks. I don't know if y'all understand this or not, right? So if you are trying to monetize your page, you got to figure out what your hook is going to be. And let me be clear, I'm not against rage bait content. I'm just against rage bait content when it attacks a group of people, if that makes sense. So whether it's, if it's attacking the LGBTQ, if it's attacking, fat people, if it's attacking Asian people, Black people, whatever, I don't like rage. If it's, I don't like rage bait that's attacking. But if you want to attack something childish, like, I don't trust anybody that eats chocolate ice cream, something like that. Okay, go off. Hey, Bunny Meets Cam, go off out here in these streets, okay? Woo! Thank you for the confetti, Lady Thompson. But does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So you're gonna have to really think about, how do I communicate what it is that I can do for someone, and how can I do it quickly? And how can I do it clearly? Because it can't be convoluted. So literally, if you're out here and you're trying to explain a concept to somebody and it's taking you 3 minutes for somebody to figure out what you're doing, I'm telling you right now, they've already checked out. They left your video at like 5 seconds. Maybe 5.26 seconds is when they left your video. They have checked out. You got to get it out right from the beginning. Okay. So here's some easy. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. I'm going to give y'all some framework that you can lean into, and we'll stop right there. And then I'll be back on at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow morning. Wait a minute. Hold on. Zenas, thank you so much for the heart me. Hold on, y'all. I had to block one of my spam clone pages came in here, and I was like, wait, I was like, not the clone in here inside of my stream. I was like, huh? I had to block them. Okay. You say you eating cheap chocolate ice cream right now, you weirdo. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But like, okay. So I give y'all want a good example of a hook? I did it on a post that I put up this morning, and it did exactly what I knew it was going to do. So someone underneath the Chase, talking about the Chase money glitch, okay? Somebody, it was a lot of people commenting. They were like, who even still has checks? Who even still has checks? A bunch of people were commenting under that. Now, I know lots of people have checks. I know if you open up a checking account, they're going to give you a sheet or a page of checks. I know in a lot of bank branches, you can walk in and get a blank check, okay? I know this, right? So I literally opened up the stream. I opened up the content and I said, scammers have checks, right? I already knew it. The video views are going through the roof, and there are so many people in my comments. They're like, oh, I'm a boomer and I have checks. I'm a business owner and I have checks. I have my checks, but I never use them. Now, I know that there are tons of people on the planet Earth that have checks that are not scammers. But I said that. Why? Because it was a contentious statement. It was contentious and it was funny. Okay. It was contentious and it was funny. It was a good way to open up. And guess what? My views are up on that particular post just because I opened it that way. I was like, you know who has checks? Scammers have checks. And then I continue to give updates about the Chase Money glitch. And yes, I did. I thought about it before I did it. I did. I'm absolutely telling y'all, I thought about it before I posted because I knew if I said that was going to make my video get traction. Okay. So literally, okay, that's so when I talk about like leaning into like contention or like kind of rate, like that's harmless rage bait, right? That's harmless rage bait by saying by categorizing or generalizing a group of people when we all know that that's not true. But because I know that people on social media like to be right, I know that people on social media like to correct people. I knew that they were going to get in them comments, baby, and they were going to raise up my engagement. Therefore, it was going to push my video out to more people. That's why I started it off like that. Okay. So when we're thinking about how to start your videos, you can lean into authority. You can lean into something spicy, okay, which is the example I just gave you, a generalization. Generalizations just, baby, they get people's panties in a bunch out here in these social media streets. It just is what it is, okay? You can lean into being a resource. You can lean into curiosity because a lot of people are super nosy and they want to know what's happening, okay? And you can lean into facts and statistics. Facts and statistics are the easiest ones. Now, back in the day, you used to just be able to open up with a question and boom, your stuff would take off. The questions still work, but you have to be like super specific with the question. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like if I open up with a question, I may have to say, are you losing money when you run TikTok and Facebook ads? Right? That's super specific. Or I may say, have you tried to run TikTok? Have you tried to run TikTok ads and you didn't get any sales? You know, something like that. That's like a very specific issue. So I probably would get some engagement with an idea follower, with an idea follower that will be a customer from that. But if but a lot of times just saying, do you this, do you that? Are you struggling with XYZ? And they used to be really, really good. Like that always used to hit like 3 or 4 years ago. It doesn't as much anymore just because it's overly saturated. Hey, Jonathan, thank you for the heart me. And oversaturation is a real thing. So that's why I was like learning how to communicate. So when you write down that list of problems and questions and desires that you know your audience is struggling with, when you write down as many of those, now we're going to try and figure out what's going to be the payoff. How can I open up my content, whether I'm writing it, whether I'm verbalizing it, or whether I'm showing some type of image? Hey, Glorious Locks, that's going to be able to assist with that. How do I do that? Right? That's really the beginning framework. Okay, I'm back, y'all. There's still the other components of the hook. This is just the beginning stages because of thank you for my roses, Miss K. Let's see. Glorious Locks, thank you for the heart me. So this is the thing. If you cannot figure out like who you're talking to based around that and you lean into one of those things, you are going to struggle getting emails to open. You're going to struggle getting people to watch your content. Because this is the thing, it doesn't matter how great your call to actions are if you can't get people to pay attention to what you're putting out there, right? You're going to struggle with being able to get people to like stay in a webinar or being able to close people. You're going to continue to struggle in those areas. You like when I say you have to, there's not a way around it. You have to. Well, I lied. There is a way around it. If you want to pay for ads, that's a way around it. If you want to do shout out for people, that's a way around it. If you want to always be leaning into collaborations, that's a way around it. But the reality of the situation is anybody that has a faceless account, you're going to have to get really, really good with your written hooks, right? And it can't be like 5, 6 lines either. That's too long. You need to be able to get it in 3 lines or less. And notice I said lines, not sentences. Okay. A sentence could be 6 lines out here in social media streets. Some of y'all love complex sentences and you love run-on sentences. Okay. Your sentences could take up the whole screen, could be 20 lines. I said lines. So meaning whatever you're texting, okay, once you get to that second line, baby, you better try to wrap it up by the time you get to the third. But you really want to try and keep it to 1 or 2. Blink, blink, blink. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? Hey, girl, hey. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? Is everybody picking up what I'm putting down? Is this helpful? Is this useful? Is this helping y'all's brains process like how this works? Okay, is this helping y'all? Is this helping? If it's not, tell me. Be like, it's not helping me, baby. Because I don't like wasting time. And if it ain't helping you, ain't no point me being here, child. I could have been somewhere resting my vocals. I could have been swiping and giggling. You know what I'm saying? I could have been, click clacking on some emails and carrying on. I could have been doing that. That's what I could have been doing. Okay. Hey, I dream to inspire you, right? Right? Does that make sense? Okay, y'all, let's do Q&A. We got 7 minutes for Q&A, and then I got to go because I got a client call at 8 o'clock. Yes, I meet with my clients after hours if it's necessary. Is it my favorite thing to do? No. But will I do it for my clients? Absolutely, because we got to get people to where they're going. And most of y'all work 9 to 5s, or most of y'all run businesses still. Hey, first class. Thank you, Stacy. Stacy said we're first class up in the sky. Stacy said she's getting her entries for her Louis Vuitton tonight. Okay, we're not mad at it, Stacy. We're not mad at it. Not mad at it. Oh, also, y'all remember when y'all get on at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, y'all are going to see me battling with one of the Kingdom members so we can build up inventory, okay? It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Don't, if you see me battling, don't be like, oh, I can't go in there, they're battling. No, come in here and get the educational content because you need the rest of the system. But we have a Road to Superstars battle tomorrow, scheduled tomorrow. So our event is at 6:30 for the Road to Superstars battle, and we need inventory before we get out here in these streets on the Road to Superstars battle. Okay, so we gotta, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get on earlier, you know what I'm saying, than 6:30. So when y'all see us out here tomorrow, y'all see us in the street, you be like, what they doing? Baby, come on in. I already told you when you see me on in the morning, it's content time. Just come on in here and tap the screen. That's all you got to do, okay? Tap the screen and take your notes. Tap the screen and take your notes. But do y'all get that though? Leaning into, a little spicy, okay? A little generalization is going to help you with your hook. Given some authority, resource, curiosity, facts, and statistics. And we can break all of those down tomorrow because I'll have more time tomorrow morning. Y'all, I plan on getting a little further, but I ain't gonna lie, I got freaked out with whoever that voice was that popped in. I'm like, what is going on right now? Okay. Because I do know people like to hack, okay, people's devices. I do. I know that that's a real thing. Okay. Any questions? Y'all got 3 minutes. Well, actually, I got 4 minutes. I'm looking at the clock. Y'all got 4 minutes to ask your questions before we get up out of here tonight. And y'all, if you found this information helpful, make sure you click the link in the bio, sign up for the Content to Cash TikTok edition. Okay, Content to Cash TikTok edition. It's over 6 hours. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Over 6 hours of training. And it also has a workbook that comes with it to show you how to grow on TikTok, how to monetize on TikTok. Thank you for the heart me. Hey King, King Papa. What's the best way to hook foodies? Oh, so there's a couple of different ways to hook foodies. Of course, like the imagery of like the actual food. Like cheese pulls, pours, stuff like that. So visual hooks work really, really well with foodies. Also being dramatic about what you're eating or drinking helps a lot with foodies. You know what I'm saying? You may say, so like for instance, if we were doing foodie and I was leaning into curiosity, I may say, I flew all the way from Arkansas to New York in search of the best pizza. or something like that. Or I may say I flew all the way from Arkansas to New York to eat the world's most unique pizza, or you know what I mean, something like that. Or I flew all the way from Arkansas to New York just so I could try the banana pudding at Magnolia Bakery. You see what I'm saying? So like that's like that's like a heavy statement. We're starting the process of creating a story. We're leaning into, like the adventure, and people, like, I'm already giving them like what the promise is, which is we're going to try the banana pudding or we're going to try the pizza. You also, like, if you're a foodie, you could be dramatic and um, you could say, this is literally the best mozzarella I've ever tasted in my life. And people will be like, "Oh my God, what is it?" Or you may say, "You're not gonna believe," or you may say, "I was shocked when I got to this 5-star restaurant." That's curiosity. So I mean, it works. It's all the same. Doesn't matter if you're food. Doesn't matter if you're business. Doesn't matter if you're fitness. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. You just pick which one of those do you want to lean into. Am I getting into authority? Am I going into generalization? You literally can start off and say, I hate beets. Beets are the worst vegetable on the planet Earth. Right? You can start off with that, right? Or you can say anybody that likes beets, or if you like beets, you're a weirdo. That's a generalization, right? And you can say, I hate beets, blah, 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 blah. And now, or you can say, my best friend dared me $20 to take a bite out of this beet, and I hate beets. I think beets are the most disgusting vegetable on the planet Earth. How do you feel about having your platform tagged in others' content? Oh, I like it. I like it. I feel like that's a really good. I feel like that's a really good sign that you have built a community and that you're a voice in the community. Whenever people are tagging you to content, I do. I think it's a good thing. Whenever y'all say, "Hey Kelly," whenever y'all slide into my DM and whenever y'all tag me, I be like, okay. And if it's something I don't want to hit on, I just don't. You know what I'm saying? But I like it. Um, you said you tweaking. Oh gosh, not tweaking and glitching bad. Jeez Louise. All right, y'all. So you said you love beets. Angela, I hate beets. I really do. They're good for you though. So as I've gotten older, I make myself drink beet juice because of their benefits. But the smell of beets make me nauseous. When I drink it, I have to pinch my nose. Or I have to like put carrot juice and pineapple juice into the beets, like, because pineapple juice is strong enough to overpower it. But they're so good for you. Beets are super like amazing for you. And beets are really good at lowering your blood pressure too. FYI, anybody that's struggling with blood pressure, drinking some beet juice mixed with a little pomegranate juice, that's a good little mix for you. Hey Lachey. Hey Lachey. All right, y'all. So I gotta go to my client call. I don't know if I'm going to be back on or not tonight. I mean, technically, I probably really should get on tonight so we can try and build up inventory. But I ain't even gonna sit. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie and say I'm coming back or not. It depends. Okay, it depends. Uh, fixing credit is a niche. Yeah, fixing credit is a niche. I mean, it's a service. It's a service. I'll be y'all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. I'll be y'all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. I'll be y'all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. I'll be y'all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. All right. So for those of you that don't know, on Sunday, we're giving away this gorgeous Louis Vuitton on the go GM. And so the top gifter, every time I stream, they automatically get 3 entries for this particular bag. You also can get entries by sending universes, rose nebulas, castles, and lions. And then every time someone sends a mirror bloom, they get an entry for this gorgeous Brahmin, Finley Neverfull. And she's ready for the fall. Okay, she's right on time. So Sunday, I'm giving away both of those bags. Okay. So, pull up tomorrow during the battle time. It's a great time. Okay. Help us rank up in the TikTok land and also get your entries for these bags. Okay. I feel like There's something else. I can't remember. Anyway, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all are on the planet Earth. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. If you enjoyed this, make sure you make it back 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we will continue on with this conversation. If you want me to show up in your timeline, make sure you like a couple pieces of my content, drop some comments under some of my content, and that should put me in your timeline. If you know you would like to work with me on your business, you want to work with me on your vision or your plan, if you know you would like to be mentored by me, DM me the words "let's work," and we can figure out if we're going to be a good fit for one another. All right. I will see everybody later.